Hello guys and welcome, it's round 3 of the day, Planet 40k Necrons here, and we're going to be going straight into the datasheet for the Necrons for 10th edition. If you weren't aware, they've released an article already this morning, well in fact it was this afternoon, 2 o'clock, and yeah, if you've missed that video, go back a few videos. We went through the entire article. There's the army rules, there's the new dynasty, and the dynasty rules are in there as well. We spoke about the Void Dragon, as well as the Doomsday Cannon as well, so that was spoken about. We've then done a previous video to that, or to this rather, which was relating to the Monolith's new datasheet. The entire datasheet is out, and we went through that. I wasn't too impressed, so if you've missed that, check that one out. And before I get into this final part, yeah, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because we're going to be banging out these videos. As soon as the index comes out, believe you me, we're going through every single one of these datasheets. But today we've got a preview of the Necron Warriors. I've not actually seen it yet. I've literally been doing other things, uploading all the videos, and now we're on to the Necron Warriors. So this is a reaction, and I'm hoping they're pretty good. So let's get into the stat line to begin, I suppose. The movement of 5 inches, that is unchanged. Toughness 4 is also unchanged. The armor save is a 4+, also unchanged, and the wounds is 1, unchanged. Leadership 7+. That's a bit of a nerf, because they had a leadership of 10 in 9th edition. So you would think that they would just sort of have a like a 3+ leadership or something. But it's a 7+, so they can fail morale, they can fail the battle shock. But at least we're not losing models when we are failing the battle shock, right? But yeah, that's something that Necrons were really good at. Now maybe that's a sign that that's not going to be our thing anymore. Objective control is 2, as you would presume with this model, with this unit, because they were previously objective secured, which is no longer a thing. Just from the stats alone, that's probably, there's only really the leadership that's affected so far. Yeah, would we agree? Yeah, I think so. Let's get into the ranged weapons. So we've got the Gorse Flare, lethal hits. Remind myself, what is lethal hits again? That is when you can automatically wound on a 6, right? So we've got lethal hits, automatically wound on a 6, rapid fire 1. So within 12 inches, you're going to be getting another shot, because it's a 24-inch range weapon. Attacks 1, yep, that's what it was. Ballistic skill 4, eh? We've lost ballistic skill on all the weapons. Oh wow, that's a huge nerf. Okay, so we're hitting on a 4+. Strength 4, no AP, you'd expect that, 1 damage, fine. So we're hitting on a 4+. Now of course, if we put a character model in the unit, because this is the army, no, it was the dynasty rules. If you put a character within this unit, they'll get a +1 to their hits roll, so that's presumably what they're trying to get us to do. But yeah, that stinks. Okay, Gorse Reaper, lethal hits. It's the same thing, isn't it? 6s will automatically wound when you hit on a 6. 12-inch range, that's the same. 2 attacks, that's the same. 4+ ballistic skill, that stinks. Strength 5, -1 AP, the AP has been reduced, and 1 damage. Okay, I mean, the lethal hits, you've got to look at that before we start talking about ballistic skill, because when you've got like a squad of 20 of these guys, and 6s to hit will automatically wound, okay, that's not actually that many, is it? 3 to 4 on average, compared to, yeah, I suppose it kind of makes up for it. I don't know. I need to do the maths. I'm not going to do this while I'm on camera, but to me, I just don't like that 4+ ballistic skill. We're forced to put characters in that unit. They've got a melee weapon, close combat weapon. It's just standard by the looks of it. Hitting on a 4+ as well. Again, character will put it to a 3+. Strength 4, no AP, 1 damage, whatever. Right, so the infantry, they got the battle line keyword, so that means you can take, if I remember correctly, something to do with 6 of these can go into a detachment. Is that correct? I think it was. Necron Warriors, yeah. Abilities, reanimation protocols. So we did talk about this 2 videos ago. They've announced what reanimation protocols is. I quite like it now. I've sort of had an hour now to sort of digest it a little bit while I've been filming other things. There are some nerfs that I didn't really talk about because I didn't think of them at the time. For single wound models, it's probably not the best thing. It's better for multi-wound models. For single wound models, every time we got attacked in 9th edition, we are rolling RP, and we'll get, and even if it was 1 or 2 back, we'll get them back. And then another unit attacks that unit, and then you get another 1 or 2 back. Depending on how many you lost. If you lost a whole heap of them, you get 3, 4, even 5 back. And of course the Resurrection Orb was doing some as well. Now we've got to wait till our command phase, so the likelihood is the unit will get wiped. And in our command phase, we're just getting D3. So, yeah, for single win models, it might not be the best. But let's get onto this ability. So their number is Legion. This previously was a reroll reanimation rolls of a 1, which is no longer a thing. So we're going to have to see what this is. Each time the unit's reanimation protocols is activated, it reanimates D6 rather than D3. Unless it's within range of an objective marker. In that case, it's D3 plus 3. Okay, so kind of scratch what I just said a moment ago. It's better than that, but it's still, you know, it's still okay. So you're getting to do D6. It's trying to make up for the fact that that single win models aren't that great with this new reanimation protocols, and D3 plus 3 if you're on an objective. Whatever, right? You know what? While the more I think about the reanimation protocols rules, the more I think our resiliency is going to suffer from that. But we need to sort of get into the game to do this. So, we don't know the unit size, we're just going to presume it's the same unit size. We don't know the points, so we can't really presume it's the same points because the points could get completely flipped on its head. They're not shown any points so far, have they? But overall impressions, we've got a nerf to the stat line with the leadership, we've got a nerf to all the weapons with the ballistic skill and whip skill, we've got a nerf to the AP, but that's standard. I think it's a nerf to reanimation protocols, even though I do like it on multi-win models, just bringing one back if you've got your full strength of a single model, you just bring another one back if one has been lost previously, and you're doing it every command phase with all units. Although we've lost living metal, so that's another thing, we've lost living metal, haven't we? And command protocols. Yeah, I'm sort of a little bit on the fence. I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm on the fence a little bit. You've probably seen throughout the 3 videos I've done now, like I started off really excited and I was quite, this is good, and then as the videos have gone on, I've kind of been thinking a bit more and gone, is this it? Is this good or not? I don't know if it is. But yeah, as I always say, guys, drop it in the comments below, let me know your thoughts, kind of get a community going with the discussion, and let's gather our thoughts together. But yeah, other than that, guys, all that's left to say is thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.